Tap anywhere. There we go. This time I'm gonna double check my settings so I'm not blasting my eardrums out. I don't know why they scale this game so loud, man. Alright, well, welcome back to the non-existence of the Morphean paradox. It's been a while, huh? Been a little while. Played a different game, and then I sat around. That's not actually what I did. I went out and I did things. I have a job, so I usually spend my time on the job. Then I got sick. Then I got sick again. And that was the worst. But now I'm back. And now I plan on maybe beating the game. I don't know. I've been struggling with this game, in case it was hard to tell. Because, as you might have noticed, there's a lot of dialogue. This visual novel really does the visual novel, but and it's been really hard to like keep going through like long hours, because it's not just this is a bit of like breaking the curtain. It's not just recording the video, right? I don't just play through the game and read through the dialogue and play the gameplay, right? What happens is I sit there and I read out all these lines for 3 hours, right? And then when I end the video, I get off of the recording and I go into editing software and I spend 2 hours looking through the footage to see if I messed up anywhere and if I need to edit anything out. And so it was actually really hard to come back to this game just because of how much time I was sinking into it. Because at least with the non-existence of you and me, it was pretty clear cut. It was pretty straightforward, You start at the start, you end at the end. And each chapter, it's like a cutoff line, right? You completed a chapter, and hey, if I felt like going on, I could do another chapter. But when the chapter ended, I could just be done. Silver Shallots was evidently, to last video, a bit harder to tell when I should stop. Because, God, did I struggle with figuring out how to stop. But, for now, we're back. I remember, honest to God, fuck all about where I left off. I think I just met Sarter, and I remember that I sucked at using her moveset. Oh, hi. She opens her eyes. I didn't notice that. Hi, love. Hey. You can go back to sleep. I know you're tired. No? Okay. Anyway, the point is, I'm back. I'm ready to go through it. And I'm gonna try to keep it to my old hour and 30, 40 minute thing. Because 3 hours was really far, huh? 3 hours was a bit much, huh? Honest to God, when I started doing this, I thought I was going to be doing like 30-minute, 40-minute videos. Now I don't know how to stop myself. So, let's follow through. We're back. Look at her. I actually remember I checked out the roles after I had my recording last time, and I don't think I didn't actually locate anything. Maybe I was saving that. Or maybe I did and it didn't save. I might have just allocated all the stats and forgot to save the changes, but as one can see, she has better charisma than me. Which, honestly, doesn't make sense. I thought she'd be hard intelligence. How did she fail to convince that council of mages or something? She has more charisma than me, the guy who went all in on charisma. Did I? Did I go all in on charisma? Also, it pisses me off so much that her main stat is charisma. I hope to God I can change the... Because I'm starting, like, the more I get into the game, the more I wonder, like, did I choose the wrong build? Was I supposed to go hard strength and nothing else? I don't know. But there's... Oh, actually, I have some extra points. Let's just... Just because I suck does not mean I'm backing off of my word. I am a man of my word. I'll pour into her charisma, too, because I don't know what to do with her. Honestly, I don't know how to develop any of these characters. We haven't even leveled up once, in case you couldn't notice. Look at that. Still level 1. Anyway. I don't think I was able to use talents yet. But I have money. That's a good thing. So, last we left... hold on. Do you train me? What do you want with this genius researcher? I wonder what she trains me in. Train me, small researcher girl. Finally decided to, wait, what? Is this third person? This is written, so finally decided to listen to my exclusive guidance, Dr. Sauter. This line feels off, but I'm assuming that's how this game always is. I don't get the stamina thing. Usually it just ends the day. Tin Can Guildmaster, your charisma is so pathetically low, it's practically non-existent. I'm sorry. I suggest retaking Social Basics 101 before our next session. I am trying! The charisma build just sucks, and I feel so dumb for it. It said it took 60 of my stamina. Why am I down to 0? Oh boy, I love this part of the game. My favorite part of the game, the cooking minigame that I'm amazing at. Of course, advanced. I couldn't I clicked advanced, right? Did she just auto-succeed it for me? I wonder if there's recipes. There's probably recipes I'm supposed to be following instead of just throwing a bunch of garbage in. But, let's get out there. So, last I remember, I'm pretty sure we were going to collect a bunch of adventurers, some party members, but honestly speaking, we have a full party right now. I kind of just want to hunt some rats. It's saying it'd be very easy, so I feel like we could hold off on more party members first and just do some combat. Because I don't think I'm ready to jump into the dialogue just yet. What is this? What are these? What are these? I have a 0% success rate. What do you mean I have a 0% success rate? What does this do? Is this... Oh, that clicked off. There we go. Does this not do anything? Dispatch talent. Oh, well, I don't have talent, unfortunately. Oh, are these not combats? Is this not a bunch of combat? This is just... Oh, that's boring. I mean, I could try. It does nothing. The button does nothing. Okay, well, I've learned my lesson. I guess we're back to... Amber Skill is merchant selling goods here. Oh, that's the guy that gave me the recommendation for killing all those really weak slimes. And then that's green? Green. I think it's green. I'm assuming that's the Demon Lord. Voice crack. That's the Demon Lord. I guess... I mean, she seemed like an interesting character. I don't have any water. I don't know why I tried to drink water. I don't have any water. This is a shadowy region closer to the east, where the forest grows denser and few dare tread. Except me, of course, because I'm the bravest son of a bitch around. I'm definitely not just ahead of the ball. According to NOexistenceN, someone spotted Foco in this area. You gaze at the dark forest ahead. The perpetual dampness carries the stench of rotting leaves, and you can't help but frown. Because rotting leaves make you sad. Ah, man. There's no turn back option. I can't be a coward. You make your way through the dense forest, pushing aside thorns. Rotting leaves muffle your steps, startling a few... Can I say that word? Is that the right way to say it? Is the way to say that the way I'm thinking? A few mice? I don't have to clarify what kind of mice. That flutter past your shoulders. I'm gonna look that up, actually. Hold on. Give me a second. Gotta click out of that. What the... Oh, last. What the hell is a titmice? Oh, I said it. Did I turn off my screen? I did. Why did I turn off my screen? That's a... That's an... Is that how you say that? Hold on, can I look up... That's AI. Hold on.
Titmouse.
Wow, that's just how you say that. Meaning. Obsolete mows. Oh, but that's just what they're called. That's just what they're called. Am I disgusting for... No, I guess it's the English language that's disgusting. This isn't on me. That's just what they're called. Anyway, back to the game. You make your way through the dense forest, pushing aside thorns. Rotting leaves muffle your steps, startling a few titmice that flutter past your shoulders. Disgraces of the English language. You spot many fresh footprints, large and small, varying in depth. Looks like quite a crowd passed through. I thought no one comes here. I thought we just said that no one comes through here. I feel like that was stated. Foco always works alone. And these footprints clearly belong to another group of adventurers. I could have swore we just said I was the first one here. You crouch low and follow the tracks. After rounding the hedge of short shrubs and hanging vines, a wide flat clearing comes into the view. You're about to step forward when airmen shouts from up ahead stop you in your tracks. Oh, he looks pretty cool. Are those wolf teeth? Why are they hunting her? Was she wanted? No, she wasn't the wide one, was she? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was the other girl who murdered her entire kingdom. I don't know what an ex-demon lord is being hunted for. You conceal yourself and turn your gaze ahead. A group of adventurers is facing off against a young girl. So they're just attacking her? Just unwarranted? On the left was a squad of adventurers wearing matching black uniforms, each with a fang necklace around their neck. Each of them gripped their weapons tightly, visibly on the edge around the girl before them. At the head of the group stands a man with a scar across his face. The burly man raised his long sword. Wrapped around his thick wrist was a strange pendant that glowed with a steady white light. He closes in on the girl, each step cold and predatory, like a viper coiled to strike. Oh, that's cool. I really wish there was like a hide UI button. Is there? I I don't know why it doesn't let you press the escape button in cutscenes. Because this entire game is cutscenes, and I feel like that'd be important. But I guess I just can't hide it. Bleh. On the other side, a tall girl carrying a birdcage wore a tense expression, brow furrowed, her gaze locked on the glowing pendant. The surging magic around her erupts outward, but the instant it touches the pendant's white glow, it melts away like snow under a blazing sun, dissipating into the wisps of the dark purple mist. Dark purple mist, eh? Torrential magic pours from her body, but upon meeting the light radiating from the pendant, it disperses into a violet black mist. A tall figure, a face cold as frost, and those conspicuous, peculiar shackles. One glance is all it takes to match her face with the one in the newspaper. Definitely Foco, but she seems to be at a slight disadvantage here. Yeah, you think? I feel like they just nullified her entire gimmick. Your gaze drifts involuntarily to the glowing pendant. I want it. Can I take it? That thing is becoming the key to this standoff. Even without understanding how it works, you can tell. I swear, this works exactly like the chairs. This has to work exactly like the chairs and the desks and the oven, because there's no way it'd be told like that other than to be that way. I have a 50% chance of winning this. That's a pretty good odd for this game. Then again, I am a pretty bad player. If you're looking for a long time, you still haven't gotten any useful information. The only thing you're certain of is that you've never seen anything like this before. You hear fragments of conversation drifting over from both sides, but the distance is too great to make out clearly. You creep forward, keeping yourself hidden as much as possible until you reach a spot where you can clearly hear this conversation. The adventurers and monsters you captured, where'd they go? Oh. That's not narration. I'm just a dumbass. That's what she sounds like now. She sounds like me. She sounds like my... I don't know how to... Chiseled... Can a voice be chiseled? Can a voice be chiseled and crackly? Foco's voice was cool, edged with quiet anger. The scar-faced leader clicked his tongue, tugged at the corner of his mouth, and flashed an ugly sneer.
问这么多对你没好处，少打听。
What do you mean, mind your own business? She's attacking you.
不过没想到，你一个小姑娘，身手倒是不错，跟我们一起干，事成了由你赚。
I don't understand anymore. Are they fighting, or are they... Are they threatening her? Is this a big old threat to Garen joining the party? Are these the bad guys and we're the good guys? I love these stories. It means I can do whatever I want. Foco said nothing more, calmly observing the flow of dissipating magic and contemplating the next move. Even at disadvantage, there was no intention to retreat. I bet she's really good at hand combat. I bet she uses the cage as the mace. I bet she could do that. The scar-faced leader couldn't read the thoughts beyond that doll-like porcelain face, growing ever more agitated. Foco quietly extends her hand, and the magic flowing from the birdcage surges once more. Hold on a second, I just realized I had background audio. Sorry, my room gets really cold this time of night. As tendrils of magic reached towards the scarred man, they dissolved under the white glow. Seeing this, he let out a long sigh of relief.
虽然不知道为什么，对魔物用的道具在你身上也起了效果。
It might be because she was a demon lord. Might have something to do with that. I mean, I don't know. I'm working off meta information. Since you won't back off, boys, gouge out her eyes for me to drink with. That is... This went from like, mean adventurers to scummy recruiters to literal banditry. I don't know how these guys could be any more fucked up than they're showing them to be. Also, I just noticed this. Does she have blackened out shadow garments here? Because that's really cool. Because I only noticed like the glowing like neon blue chains. But yeah, because of that, I didn't notice like the black and white jewelry. That's a really cool detail. The words had barely left their lips when the Fang Guild's mages finished their incantations. Several fireballs hurtled towards the Foco. I thought you wanted her intact. I thought you wanted to drink her eyeballs. Foco frowned slightly. A surge of magical power burst forth, shattering the stagnant air in an instant. With a gentle wave of her left hand, Foco manipulates the mana to forcibly twist the fireball's trajectory, scattering it in all the directions. You notice the fireball hurtling straight towards you. Well, shit. Okay, so this is in my advantage, right? By all laws and accounts, I, more than often, would win this, right? And so, being the lucky son of a bitch that I am, I'll win this just easily, right? See? Obviously. I mean, it's such an easy win. Thank goodness you kept your eyes locked in the battle. The instant the fireball screamed towards you, a desperate side roll saved you from the heart of the explosion. As the smoke clears, you emerge from the wrecked blast site, hand pressed to your forehead. You look up and meet several burning gazes. Everyone on the scene froze and turned to stare at you.
你是什么人？
Unlucky passerby? His scarred face is full of wariness. Clearly he's deeply wary of you, the uninvited guest who appeared out of nowhere. It might have been because I was witness to the eye drinking thing. Like that was a bit illegal, one might say. Just passing through.
你当老子是白痴吗？
I'm not one to judge off appearances. It was more of like a calculated risk, honestly. It dawns on you that leaving on friendly terms is probably out of the question. Who are you?
看不出来吗？老子是尖牙公会的，都是你，你是从哪儿蹦出来的？
Well, I was over in that bush over there. And I don't think wearing fangs on you automatically identifies you as part of the Fang Guild. I know that sounds stupid, but that has to be like a common jewelry
说，你跟
type.
这疯女人什么关系？
I am a very unlucky recruiter who always walks into the biggest shit show. You casually size up Scarface and the crew of thugs lurking behind him. This is a completely unfamiliar guild, and they're making no effort to hide their hostility towards you. I don't think this counts as a guild. Ooh, I've unlocked options? First, I need to figure out what's going on. I can no longer tolerate these villains walking the earth. I mean, they look really fucking evil. And they're acting really fucking evil. But they didn't attack me at first sight, and that's a good thing. That shows they're open to conversation. I don't really want to talk to them, though. I'll see what they have to say. Maybe it won't lock me out of the option. You steal your resolve and prepare to act, but suddenly you feel someone gently tug at the hem of your clothes. Oh, is it Foco? You turn to find Foco's sapphire-like eyes gazing at you, and for a moment, you're lost in them. Okay, buddy. Her eyes brim with surprise and joy, glistening faintly with tears. She raises her hand, the chains on her slender wrist clinking softly with emotion. At the same time, you feel Foco's magic stir around her, gentle yet resolute, wrapping you in its embrace. I really gotta stop having first meetings like this. This is the second first meeting I've had where I meet someone and all of a sudden we become one. It's not a good look. I knew it. I knew we'd meet again here. What? It's like everyone knows me but me. Ain't that crazy? An instant shard. Oh, I bet that's some kind of like metaphor shit. But that's really deep what I just said. I didn't even realize it. An instant, shards of glass wreathed in flames flash before your eyes, each reflecting scenes you cannot comprehend. Some emotion that should have been intense quietly seeps into your core, then fades without warning, like a shooting star gone without a trace. Hold on to this fleeting emotion. I swear to God, every roll I fail, it feels like they increase the chances, trying to tell me it's supposed to be easy. That it should be so easy for me to succeed the roll. Watch this shit. Oh my God. I thought I was sure I was gonna fail that one. You know, clearly, it's connected to those completely vanished memories of yours. Because you lost that that precious experience, the emotions tied to it faded away as well. Realization became clear. Foko not only knows you, but knows you very well. Implications. She very likely holds the key to your lost past. Or chains. Or locks. If you want to be complicated. Now this thought, something close to joy threatens to bubble up inside you. Threatens, it does not in fact. Who am I? The simple yet endlessly unanswered question is about to finally receive its first answer on that blank page. Of course, we could have found the answer to that before, but Lilith decides not to tell anyone anything for no reason whatever.
原来是这女人的帮手。
It's really looking that way now, ain't it? Scarface's shout snaps you back to reality. Right, sorry, I was having a moment. I forgot about the banditry adventurers. The Fang Guild adventurers are eyeing you in Foko like hungry predators. Wow, ain't that fitting? What do I need to do to bring out your full potential? You ask quietly while Foko fixes a frigid gaze on the Fang Guild's leader. What does that mean? Why did I say that? The pendant in his hand limits my magic. I see this game still has some dialogue issues. I'm assuming that was Foko that said that. Smash it. Leave the rest to me. Foko's voice is ice cold, yet her tone drips with arrogance. The magic Foko just displayed proves that much. Though under the crystal's influence, she can't unleash her full power. I'm realizing that earlier choice was a non-choice. Remember to follow my lead later. And the focus needs to be on how to destroy the pendant. Feign surrender I'm not. That's not gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna fucking kill them. No, negotiation requires brain work, and you're not a fan of using your brain. That usually goes badly. You roll your wrists and stretch, listening to the satisfying pops from your joints. Now's the time to put your training to the test. And by training, I mean those 2 times that I trained. I think starter increased my charisma. You draw your weapon and point straight at Scarface. Should you say something inspiring to boost morale? But you can't quite find the right words. Fight! Ah, that's lame. You dropped the ball. So what are we working with here? Fear absorption. Of course she absorbs fear. Whenever an enemy is afflicted with an abnormal state, Foko's max sanity is increased by 6% for 1 turn. Max? Is that worth anything? Okay. Okay, so she has a lot more. I'm noticing everyone has more sanity than me. That may be trying to say something? I'm not so sure. Confusion. Oh, her damage scales off of her current sanity. But what does that matter if if it increases my max sanity? It's also not that useful, because it's only for 1 turn, right? Apply 15 stacks of Cripple, Vulnerability, Bleed, Confusion, and Curse to all foes for 2 turns. That's a lot of status effects. I remember Bleed being super overpowered, too, because the 1 guard was, like, destroying my HP. Oh, I have more attack than her. Is she being debuffed? Is that why? Whatever the case. Oh, we have the exact same amount of strength. Alright, well, I should probably do something, huh? Was this an AoE? I don't remember this being an AoE. I don't think I have any AoEs, actually. So let's just, hold on. What kind of attacks do you have? Okay, you have hard melee, and you have hard ranged. Let's focus on range, then. Let's get that guy out of the picture. Ooh, that was good. That was a good fucking hit. Oh my god, they're pointing again! Ah! Oh, they're pointing at me! Whatever will I do? Oh, what the fuck? Hiya. And then hiya. So he's dead. They're so bad. I know they're like level 1 enemies, but I'm level 1 too, so they have no excuse. Hiya. She can't hit. She can hit him, and oh my god, this man just felt the wrath of God. Holy fuck, that's crazy. Oh my god, that's an insane amount of status effects. What does Silence even do in this game? Holy fuck. Oh, I guess I'll just keep stabbing the fuck out of him. Or I'll miss and hate myself. Yeah? Oh, she's losing sanity quick. I love the JoJo pose. Don't think I haven't noticed that. The hand wasn't it? Yeah, no, it was it Jotaro? I think it was Jotaro that does that stance. I don't know. Star of Platinum! And he's dead. Easy. In the heat of battle, you seize the moment to knock the pendant from Scarface's hand. Last second thought, you crush it under your heel. Free from that strange light's influence, Foko's magic surges once more. Dark magic, purple magic surges forth, nearly engulfing every Fang Guild adventurer present. I'm not so sure about the purple. Her entire thing is cyan. Is that cyan? Cyan's the right word? Cyan feels like the right word. I don't think it's supposed to be purple. Might be my misunderstanding. This couldn't even be called a battle. It wasn't. Those guys dealt like 20 damage to me max. When the magic fades, the Fang Guild adventurers have vanished without a trace. Holy, she eat them? Did I just witness a murder? Was that okay? Was that an okay murder? Foko stands blankly to the side, looking somewhat at a loss. No trace of the demon lord who just commanded the battlefield. Hey, I command that battlefield, not her. When she notices your gaze, she lets a relieved sigh and looks at you. Her eye is infinitely gentle. She did not eat those people. They were just off-screened. As expected of a hero. No matter how tangled things get, you always find a way through. There seems to be something subtly layered in Foko's words. What makes a hero? Is a hero who is raised from the crowds? Or is a hero the one that shines the light forward? Or is a hero the one that saves those who cannot save themselves? What is a hero? Hero. Did I hear that right? Are they calling me? Am I a hero? I know. You don't have to... Was she displeased? The hero who will save the world. Things suddenly got strange. I have a feeling she's not going to have any more answers for me than Lilith. Thanks to you earlier, I was just providing support. Oh. You have no intention of claiming credit. Hearing this, a gentle smile bloomed on Fogo's face. Just as I remembered. God, they've lost their name tags. That has to be Fogo, because her face changed. Clever, powerful, and gentle. God, the glaze. Do you know me? Yes, I know you. Joy flayed your heart. She actually remembers me. I'm not a side character. What's my name? It's the hero. Oh, sorry. I meant my real name. Hero. You know what this reminds me of? Isn't there some Japanese name that literally just means hero? I'm pretty sure like half of all isekais, the main character is literally just named hero, just in the Japanese language. I mean, my real name, not a code name or title, like Fogo or Lilith. That's the hero. Fogo blinks her big eyes, and a gentle smile is still on her face, as if just that name alone is enough to make her happy for a long time. This feels like a bad impression to have over her. However, she seems like she's an idiot. And that might be a bit bold to say, but she doesn't sound like she has a thought in her brain. You hesitated for a moment. Surely my name isn't actually Hero. After mulling over it, you decided to ask something else. Then where do I come from? No idea. Where's my hometown? Don't know. What about my friends or family? Ugh, Starter, Fogo, everyone's such a good friend. You know the others. Yes, everyone will become good friends and will defeat the Demon Lord together. Maybe she's the regressor. Maybe this is one of those weird stories where like everyone else regressed but me. The time spent with everyone was my most precious memory. Of course, I won't tell you anything that will actually help you in the future, besides make slight implications that I could know what's happening. Or I could not, and I might have forgotten. You lean against the boulder by the stream, gazing at your reflection in the water. This is a person cloaked entirely in iron armor. No one knows what face lies beneath. No one knows. How pitiful. Self-pity ain't good. Ain't good. Fogo sits beside you, her gaze joining yours in the stream, watching the reflections blur with the current. I've lost my memory. I don't remember anything. If you know anything, please tell me. This is really important to me. Understood. Actually, we once defeated the Demon Lord together. With Lilith? Together with everyone. We're pretty impressive then. Wow, if we can even defeat the Demon Lord, doesn't that make us invincible? Answer with a mix of teasing and genuine sentiment. And Fogo seems pleased. Exactly. By the way, there was an infection. There was an affection gauge up there. I wonder if that matters, like, at all. And the hero always observes the battlefield so carefully. That's why you're so strong. Alright. I do hyperfixate during the middle of combat. Watching the utterly innocent Fogo miss your sarcasm entirely, a twinge of guilt crept over you. Is this Demon Lord talking about Rabbit? Yes. Say I believe you. If we already took down Rabbit, then who the hell is this Rabbit waging war on humanity? Ugh. Voice crack. I don't know. Meeting that burning gaze, you can't help but feel like she's telling the truth. One moment you are being hauled off on a corpse cart for dissection. Next, someone's calling you a hero. I still have some questions for you. I could already guess this one. Actually, I could probably guess. I'm just not going to, because that sounds... Because I don't actually know what I'm talking about. But I don't actually care about the answer to this question. I don't care about that either. I mean, they were obviously just bandits masquerading as adventurers. And what is that going pendant? What was that pendant I accidentally stepped on? Accidentally? Falco furrows her brow as well. Looking quite puzzled, she shakes her head. I didn't expect there to be someone capable of restraining the Demon Lord. Demon Lord? What are you talking about? I am the Demon Lord. Was? You're supposed to say was. I'm also a Demon Lord. You're the hero. Don't continue. Okay, the purpose of capturing live monsters, sure. What use is a living monster? Organs taken from the living are most potent. Essentially for brewing top-tier elixirs. Basically like Monster Hunter. And that's all you need to know. But the Fang Guild is different. They've captured many live specimens, yet almost none of their materials have hit the market. There must be more dangerous uses for it. You're feud with the Fang Guild. Looks like the Fang Guild is up to something shady. What kind of trouble did you get into them? The Fang Guild people, they lock up monsters and lone adventurers. So you follow them here. What do you plan to do? Find out what they're really after. Sounds like human trafficking to me. I didn't expect them to have something like that prepared. Do you know of the Morphean paradox? Have you heard of the Morphean paradox? It's the only word left in my memory. That is, the one who saved the world. Who told you that? A voice tells me so in my heart. So is there a connection between me as the hero and the Morphean paradox? Falco shakes her head gently. I can't be certain whether you two are the same person. It's probably because he doesn't exist. It's probably because the Morphean paradox is non-existence. I understand. Seems difficult to get any information from Falco. You had forgotten the purpose of this trip. Falco might seem a bit odd in the head, but the skill she just displayed was top tier. She was absurdly good. I struggled a lot with Starter. That was not the case with her. She had some crazy AoEs. Those debuffs were absurd. And her range was very versatile. Would you like to join my guild? It's exactly why I'm here. Just like last time. Together, we'll defeat Robet. Actually, I don't have any grand ambitions like defeating their Demon Lord yet. I see. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You thought this through quite thoroughly. That's just like you. Fucking everyone in my party, every step I take, they're just gonna be falling behind me like, yeah, that's what you would usually do. God, you're so great and handsome. Just like you used to be. God, I remember that time when you did the exact same thing. God, you were good then. This is gonna be great. But be careful with the Fang Guild. An earlier confrontation had undoubtedly earned you the Fang Guild's enmity. By the way, does this have any connection with the kidnapping incident I heard about recently? Maybe. Possibly. Still, you glance at your new companion. At least for now, your guild has gained a reliable member. You reassure yourself while reaching out a hand to Falco. Falco, welcome aboard. You have gained some new thoughts? I have those? Cooking. Is that something humans do every day? Well, at least I do. I'll try to consider human needs. I'm wondering if there are actual recipes to this game. I'm also running low on materials, but let's try our best. Let's do 2 fruit and 1 soul essence. See how that goes. What are our chances? Our chances are not good. Okay. You know? Not bad. Precious fruit fried rice. I didn't add rice to it. I don't know where the rice came from, but it looks good to me. You've gained some new thoughts, even more thoughts. God, I love having thoughts. After dinner, it's time to rest. Most of the time, Fogo just sits quietly on the sofa in the corner of the living room. Like furniture. Like furniture. You'd thought about finding a chance to talk to her about this hero she keeps mentioning, or her almost unsettling closeness to you. Hero. You looked up to see Fogo was seated in her usual spot by the sofa, gently beckoning you over. What's wrong? Outside. Following where Fogo pointed, you gazed at the low-lying woods beyond the guild. Observe. I swear they're inflating the chances. Was that an update? There was like a 2-week gap in the last time I played this game. Was there an update increasing the chances of these choices? God! No shit, really? For real? Alright, dusk falls and only the faint swaying of branches can be seen in the low forest. You find nothing. Strange. Was there really something here? Puzzled, you glance at Fogo. We're being watched. Fogo's words are brief and to the point. Fangguild. Exactly. You didn't expect them to find this place so quickly. So they're stalking us now? Don't worry. They wouldn't dare make a move here. It's not like they have some kind of tool to negate all of my attacks. They don't know anything about any of us. Actually, that'd probably drive them off. Fogo pulls down the curtain, blocking the watcher's view, seemingly unconcerned about revealing that they have been discovered. The living room sinks back into the murky shadows. Fogo's long hair swaying gently in the dark. Marigold Town is Corian's turf. The Fangguild wouldn't dare make a move here. Who's Corian? A little one who took good care of me. A little one. You quickly realize this might be one of Fogo's peculiar expressions, like calling someone a hero. I don't think they're expressions. I just think she's unbelievably unclear about everything. It's like every word she says is so broad, you'll never be able to guess where it comes from. I'm going to see him now. Come with me. Right now. Before you can say anything, Fogo suddenly stands up. Going on a midnight field trip? When you push the door open, every shadow lurking within vanishes into the darkness. Now it's quiet. Let's go. Corian's waiting. Fogo leads you through the crowd, looking quite enthusiastic. I thought it was supposed to be pitch black out. Your gaze sweeps across a group of burly adventurers before settling on a windmill in the distance. You gave Fogo a light tug, but to your surprise, she leaned into you like a couple. Great. Watch the northwest corner. Those people from the Fangguild are watching us. I saw it too. You're warm, but a bit stiff. That's the armor. That's the armor. I swear to you. Fogo leans against you, though she's clearly missing the point. What are you planning to do? I'm gonna be honest, I really want more combat. I don't care if there's like no chance of me hitting this. This is so annoying. Let's just set up an ambush and beat them up and find out what they want. Fogo nodded, then pulled you into a shadowy alley in Marigold Town to shake off your pursuer. But the art party moved faster. After walking for a moment, you and Fogo stopped and turned to look back. Seeing their cover blown, the Fangguild adventurers stopped hiding and draw their weapons. Didn't expect to run into them head on. There we go. Straight on combat. Alright, well, let's get a little of this. Okay, they do their pointing thing. And I hit them with this bullshit. And miss. Because of course. I'm out of range for all of that, so I'll bide my time. Ah, you really got me with that one. Oh, he actually did kind of get me. It's fine. I'm a tank. I tank things. It's what tanks do. Yeah? Oh. That was the wrong person. Also, he's dead. Alright, now I do this. And I miss, because that's my second miss this game. Is there like an accuracy stat? Is that an actual thing, actually? I'm not seeing an accuracy stat. I'm assuming it's a set chance. Well, he's almost dead anyway, I guess. Just gotta wait a little. Yeah? I swear that did a lot more. Oh, it's because it scales off for sanity. Right. So strong. I clearly didn't expect Falco to be this powerful. Later props himself up, glaring at you, reaching for something behind his back. Did you not hear about what happened in the last group? This isn't the capital. Take your trouble making elsewhere. That is not a robed figure. That is an obvious mafioso type. From behind the thugs, a group of strangers in black clothes and top hats suddenly emerged. That is not a top hat. That is a fedora. They then surrounded the fallen Fang Guild members. Miss Falco, we'll handle things from here. Mr. Corian is already waiting for you. Falco nods silently. He size up the newcomers, all clad in black and white. Obviously. Then faces obscured beneath the shadows of dark hats. He'll handle it. So we're just casually murdering people now? Is that just something we're doing? Falco grabbed your hand and left without looking back. As you passed the leader of the black robed figures, you noticed him give you a silent nod. It wasn't long before you ran into a quiet corner and found yourself facing an unremarkable wooden door. Falco knocked with practiced ease, a rapping echoing through the cramped alley. Come in. You pushed open the door, greeted first by the refined aroma of exotic spices, tinged with a faint bite of alcohol. It was intoxicating. Unlike the plain exterior, the interior was understated luxury. Elegant bookshelves lined with volumes, and your keen eye noticed these weren't just for show. Small sticky notes peeked out between the pages. I just want to point out, it took me through a quest, and then it threw me immediately into another quest. See what I'm talking about? There's no stopping point. I can't stop. There's no stopping this train when I get on it. It's, oh my god. Oh, he looks quite refined. I can respect it. He's wearing a tuxedo though. I don't know if that's appropriate for this, but the person who summoned you inside sits in the center of the sofa, wine glass in hand, rising with a smile as they look at you. He wears an elegant suit, an olive branch brooch gleaming on his chest, his hair immaculately combed. It's hard to guess his age. His face may show faint signs of aging, but his upright posture conceals it well. Yeah, that guy looks like a full-on veteran. Real experienced man of the world. Those eyes, weathered by time, are utterly captivating. God, what is with me in people's eyes? This guy and hair. Hair and eyes. That seems to be his thing for some reason. I don't understand it. I still remember that for some reason, I get the craving to eat Lilith's hair. I don't know why that's... I don't know why that's a thing. Does it look like spaghetti? It doesn't. It doesn't look like spaghetti. Her hair doesn't look like spaghetti. If I'd known you were coming so early, I wouldn't have gotten so drunk. Last night's business was absolutely hectic. I needed a drink to unwind. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Corian. You've likely heard my name from Foco. Those little rats from the Fang Guild should be dealt with by now. I hope they didn't disturb you. Young one, I quite like you. I appreciate your drive. Nowadays, too many young people act old beyond their years, living duller lives than someone with my age. Nothing like the excitement of my youth. You expected them to put on airs or try to intimidate you in some way. What you didn't expect was for him to be so affable. That's right. The hero is just that amazing. Foco, you just gotta let it go. A hero? Ah, you mentioned one before. A legendary hero. I take it that's this person beside you. By the way, I just want to point out, this man is not little. This man is big. This man is a big man. He's the big man, in fact. The biggest man in the block. You're about to dispute the hero title, but seeing Corey and readily follow Foco's lead, your protest dies in your throat. That's right, I might just be the legendary hero after all. Whatever Foco says, then. Corian waves you over with a smile, gesturing for you to sit. Foco pulls you down beside her, and you catch Corian raising an eyebrow. So, what brings the hero and Lady Foco to my humble abode today? I found the hero. I'll be living with the hero from now on, so you can cancel the inn reservation. Did she just take me to meet her dad? Foco speaks matter-of-factly. Corian says nothing, but you notice his fingers tighten around his glass. I think she just took me to meet her dad. Man. Killing intent. No shit, really? I couldn't tell. It's just moving into the Adventurers Guild. We have a small building on the outskirts. Everyone gets their own room. Yes, private rooms for everyone. You emphasize the words private rooms, and Corian's fingers quietly relaxed. At least he wears his heart on his sleeve, huh? If that's the case, fine. It's more comfortable than an inn, at least. You didn't come all the way here just to report that, did you? I want information on the Fang Guild. When he finished speaking, Corian fell into a long silence. You know I've never approved of you stirring up trouble with them. This place has its own rules. I can still help you in the Dawn Diocese, but once you go elsewhere, there's nothing I can do. I need to find out what they're up to. This is important to me. Yeah, I don't know what your problem is with them. Maybe they stole her pet cat. Oh. Actually, I'd be probably pissed if they stole my pet cat like that, too. Corian sighed and shook his head with a self-depreciating smile. I knew it. This is intel on the Fang Guild. They operate in the Dawn Diocese, but their real base is the capital. What we have here is just scraps. Ugh. Sorry, I just ate. Really, it comes back up to you, you know? So, all I know about these Fang Guild guys is that they're assholes. Blatant assholes. They're adventurers. Some fucking how. And now apparently there's like 1 million of them. For some reason. And they kidnap people and monsters. The more I learn about these guys, the more they sound awful. And now they're situated in the capital I sure hope they don't have any noble ties. Corian hands you a stack of documents, and you instinctively start flipping through them. The file contains intel on the Fang Guild, their base, personnel distribution. You notice a small notice besides it with information about an informant named Misrael. I did not say that well, but I'm not going to try again. Oh boy. What's the Fang Guild's purpose in capturing monsters and adventurers? Nobody really knows at this point. They operate in complete secrecy and are extremely cautious. Foco had picked up on the clues. Even I would have been kept in the dark. On the surface, the Fang Guild has never leaked any information directly related to monsters. All the outside world knows is they're unusually eager when it comes to exterminating monsters. So we don't know anything. They could be a cult for all we know. What is the Misrael? Misrael? She's certainly an interesting one. The only thing I can trace is some old news from 10 years ago. Back then she was just an ordinary researcher in Veritas, doing work related to animal husbandry. Oh, it's not Sarter. Okay, because she doesn't do animal husbandry. She does fuck all lasers. Couldn't be her. Just a coincidence. By the time she resurfaced, she'd become a wanted criminal with a massive bounty from the Fang Guild. Animal husbandry, really? That gets you a bounty with the Fang Guild? Does the Fang Guild only have one base? At least this is the only spot I can verify. There's regular movement of supplies in and out. As I mentioned before, the Don Plains are merely their outpost. The true base of operations lies near the capital. A word of warning, young one. The Fang Guild has been pulling back lately. This outpost could be evacuated any time, so if you're investigating, you'd better hurry. Alright, well, that's it for that. You clutch the intel, brow furrowed. This needs a closer look. Foco's eyes bore into the stack of papers, anger flickering behind them. Take care of Foco. Orion stood and opened the door for you and Foco. If you ever run into real trouble, come back. The Corian family will keep you safe. I have a feeling what's happening between these two is she's like super fucking old. And I don't mean that in like an insulting way, but as in like, oh, I was the Demon Lord 300 years ago. Old. And she met him as a kid. And then now he feels responsibility for her because she's a fucking idiot wandering around. And he grew up feeling dead to her. That's usually how it goes. Peeling back the curtain a bit. The hero will take care of me. Thank you so much for your help, Mr. Corian. Afternoon? I have afternoons? I know I had afternoons. Alright. Well, we got more points. Oh my god, guess where they're going? Oh my god, guess where my points are going? That's right. That's right. It pisses me off every time. Every time. Do I have anything for her? I don't have anything for anyone. What's this? Star of Discovery, medal awarded by Veritas to the annual research star. As a massive organization evaluating research achievements naturally isn't about. I'm assuming the BR isn't supposed to be there. After casting skill and defeating an enemy, next skill cast deals 10% more magic damage. It's not very good. I also don't remember her having very good damage, but that obviously goes to her. I know her attacks were just really fucking hard to use because of how varied they were. But Foco was amazing. She was a blast to use. She really brings the team together. Oh, there's the affection. Do I have affection with... Oh! Fitting, ain't it? Fitting that soulmate has more affection with me. Oh, wow. Foco dislikes me the most. I am disliked by her. Okay, I didn't want to be liked. Wait, did Lilith have points? No, she didn't. For some reason, Sarter still had points. Right, power. Yeah, she probably wants more sanity, doesn't she? Alright, well, we're gonna save real quick there. Just in case something happens. God, those are some cool CGs. By the way, I actually know something that really pisses me off. Let's jump back to the main menu real quick. In case you might have not noticed, there's no gallery. I can't go back and look at the CGs. I went back and I was looking for, like, thumbnail material, right? It's like, instead of, like, the basic ass bitch, like, title and main menu background and then my face going, it was... Yeah, I was gonna do this thing where, like, I take the cool CGs, because this game has a lot of really cool CGs. The problem is, you can't look at any of them without the dialogue boxes. And I had this awful habit of, like, shoving my mouse stage fucking center. And even if I did make the CGs work for a thumbnail, it just wouldn't look good. So I had to stick with the usual. It pisses me off, you know? It pisses me because they're so cool. And I want to use them so bad. But just game just doesn't let me. Doesn't want me to. Alright, well, I think I have enough time for one more quest. I swear. Maybe. Before that, though, she's gonna train me in power. I know she's gonna train me in power if I train with her. It's very obvious. I'm gonna get some training in with Sarda real quick. Train me. Teach me the ways of being cute and funny. Or cute/funny. Finally decided to listen to my exclusive guidance, Dr. Sarda. This line still doesn't make any sense. I'm ready. Was she just telling me to take off my armor to increase my charisma? Did that increase it? I can't tell. I can't tell if that increased it. Oh. It's rest time, but there's one pressing matter. Need to sort through the scattered documents in the guild. Is this a random event? Oh, you just piled everything to one side without any attempt to organize it. But you're still pretty tired. Should you rest? Decisions. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I sprained my leg. You sorted through the scattered documents, organizing them into folders and sealing them properly. It took considerable effort. While sorting, a crumpled slip of paper tucked into the documents catches your eye. It's actually a gold coin voucher. What's in this pocket? You feel in this pocket and there's something in here. Toothpicks. Take care of your dental health, everybody. Gotta save those for later. Not much, but hey, profit's profit. So I'm just stealing guild funds now? Want to try my scientifically balanced nutrition menu? I'm gonna cook. Hey, go rest, alright. I don't want to have to hook you up to life support. It hurts, you know. Oh, so that's what happens. They just override my decisions sometimes. A hard breadstick from the northern forest of Silver Shallots, shaped like an iron rod with filling inside, said to be usable as a weapon. That doesn't sound edible. It does not sound edible. Okay, listen, I would do another quest, okay? I would. I really would. But my charisma is right there. Look at it. It's perfectly 99. Imagine if... Oh. I'm coming for you. Oh, wait. Oh, does training with them give me and them points? Oh, so I'll never catch up to her. It's not even a plausibility. Okay, well. It was worth a shot, I guess. I will say, though, I'm pretty sure this is increasing my damage. I don't know, though, in all honesty. I don't know. Also, I've been thinking about it. This accessory is so awful. It's literally the worst. And I only realized it a little bit later after I put it on her, because it doesn't just decrease HP. If it would be a problem, it wouldn't be that big of a problem if she just had really low HP, because I can just build my team to where people are tanking besides her, right? But it also decreases her sanity. And she has, like, no power. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm hoping... I don't think she uses a lot of sanity. Oh, no, she does. Yeah, no, I need to take that off of her before that becomes a problem. Oh, but you know who that would work for? I mean, it feels like an awful choice, but it would probably work amazing for Foco, right? No, maybe not, actually, because she needs her sanity. By the way, why is... I remember... No, okay, I was imagining it. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna stop scheduling out and do something. Oh, there's still things happening here? I wonder if I can go on quests yet. Am I allowed to clear out rats? Oh! Oh, I cannot. I can't be dispatched. Wait, what? Can everyone be dispatched but me? This is discrimination, man. Alright. Oh, I can just do those. Oh, that makes me money. I guess that makes sense, huh? Okay, well... I guess I might as well go and get green, right? I mean, I'm already here. So I might as well. Oh, they're all tired out. Foco is doing fine, though. Positioning. Former Demon Lord. Great. Okay, well, that makes sense. The hunter who knows the local situation well. Perfect guide for a new guild. You arrive at Marigold's town, Commercial Street. Hold on a second. I need to get a drink. Alright. According to Love's intel, Green Roland has been doing odd jobs in Marigold Town lately. Seems to be strapped for cash. It means he's poor. You watch the crowds pass by, feeling a headache coming on. Where should you look for Green? Just then, you felt someone tug at the hem of your cloak. Everyone's always tugging on my cloak, man.
你好，请问可以帮帮我吗？
I've never seen this girl before, I think. Now, I don't know why I was wondering if I had. I haven't. What an odd thought to have there. It's a little girl who barely reaches your waist. She looks at you, her expression on the verge of tears, so pitiful they can't but want to hear her out. Is this a trap? Is this an ambush? Am I being ambushed? She could have just lost herself in the crowds.
我弄丢了一条很重要的项链，是我妈妈留给我的。你能帮我找找吗？
I could give you my necklace. I have one of those. I bought it from a shady dealer in the back alleys. The crowd keeps moving, and before you know it, you've been pushed to the edge of the shopping district. This girl still tugs at the hems of your clothes. Her outfit is wrinkled, and her hair is disheveled. Why does everyone think that I'm just the problem solver for everyone? They walk up to me and like, Dear sir, could you give me your sword and all of your money and find me a pendant on the ground? Would you like to buy a pendant? It's extremely overpriced. Could you help me look for it? The little girl tilts her face up, her bright, dewy eyes locking onto yours. In that instant, your mind goes blank, as if pulled by invisible threads, an irresistible surge of emotion washing over you. What's happening? You gained some new thoughts. What thoughts? Alright, well that doesn't do anything. Gaze into the girl's eyes? What's the worst that could happen? She steals my soul. Worst thing that could happen is I fail. Your mind felt wrapped in a warm morning mist, your thoughts drifting peacefully. The hawkers' cries, and the jostling crowd around you feel like they belong to another world entirely. Your eyes moved forward uncontrollably like a puppet pulled by invisible strings. You tried to focus to make out the girl before you, but it was as if a thick velvet curtain had been drawn over your eyes. All your senses seem dulled, yet your feet keep moving forward. Leave it to me. No matter what happens, I'll help you find the necklace. Okay. Well, that's odd. As if possessed, you agreed to the little girl's request, letting your belongings scatter across the ground. This feels very problematic. I thought I was just gonna go find Roland. Your body feels incredibly light, as if countless invisible hands are guiding you down a path that's destined to be right. Your blood seemed to slow, your whole body shifting into slow motion, bracing for this moment of truth, until you felt a chill creeping up your arm. Thank you. Oh, she has a voice. Ain't that nice? She finally shed tears. What do you mean, finally? Were you waiting? Though calling it tears might be a stretch. Some viscous fluid was sliding down her cheeks. What is this? Is this some mimic? At some point, her arm clutching your cloak had turned into a viscous substance seeping through the gaps in your armor that touch your skin. Ah.
我不想再用这具身体了。他总是受到欺负。
Did I just stumble across an eldritch being? What is this?
好好对待你的身体的。
What the fuck is happening? No!
请把身体留给我吧，交给我。
No, you can't have my body. My body is my property. You finally grasp the situation. This little girl is definitely not human. You swiftly draw your iron sword. What is that? Damage immunity? Leave the body behind. Leave the body behind! Shapeshifter. Oh. You know, this looks like a scripted loss. Well, let's give it a try. She does have damage immunity, but let's just assume that's not a problem. It's a problem. And now I'm stunned, right? What the? My attacks aren't working. She just slapped me. Human, I want to be... I've never seen anything like this. How do we deal with this kind of monster? Be careful! Physical attacks won't work on it! A golden-haired man appears out of nowhere, stepping in front of you in a flash. He stands sideways, his right hand reaching back, arrow-gripping fingers pressed against the bowstring. A brief pause, then he releases. I just want to mention, it's not physical attacks. That was damage fucking immunity. Immunity to damage. Not physical damage. Not magic damage. Not laser cannon damage. Damage. As a whole. The shot little girl screams, twisting something wretched and pitiful, yet still reaches through the gaps, trying to touch your boots. Unspeakable dread washes over you.
你还好吗？这个小家伙看起来格外喜欢你。
Like is an odd term to use for that.
还得再来几
It's
件
more
才
like it
行。
was possessive. Humans. Oh, so now she's lost damage immunity. I want to leave my body behind. The medicine should be taking effect now. Try throwing a few more punches. Medicine. Also, did my attack power go down, or have I always had shit attack power? This has been cool, though. I wasn't expecting to run this thing, this being of horror. Hiya. Is she in the second slot or the third slot? I can't tell with just her being there. Okay, so she's in the second slot. Then he can only use this on her. Oh, that's a stun. Yeah, that's awful. Okay, so he operates off crit damage then, huh? Ineffective if positioned at 1 or 2. Okay, so he's really good at hitting enemies far away, but otherwise he sucks. Concentrate the magic bow's power into a devastating shot, stuns the first target hit, dealing physical damage equal to 300% attack. So I could cancel her stun on me by stunning her back. Okay, let's do that now then. Holy shit! What the fuck? That was 150 damage! I think this guy's good. I think this guy's really good. Oh, he has no sanity though. Holy fuck. Yeah, that would kill him. We'll have to use this. And luckily I have Captain's Authority, so I use that on Roland and give him 1 sanity. I thought it said 25% my current sanity. Why'd they only give him 1 sanity? Why'd they only give, expend 1 sanity? Well, that was useless. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. She's about to die anyway. I think that skill is broken. Yeah, I think that skill is super broken. Yeah, no shit, we just shot you! Big baby. The blob of slime still emits the voice of a little girl, shrieking miserably as it slivers swiftly into the depths of the dark alley.
还好没发生什么不可挽回的事情。
I just had a realization that she probably ate a little girl to become a little girl. Now I feel depressed about that monster. Anyway. Strange man. That's an impression. Why are we calling him strange? He seems pretty cool. Something silver on the young man's chest glinted in the sunlight. A nameplate engraved with the word green. That's probably his name. We've got bigger things to worry about right now. I know. What the fuck was that? You gasp for air, barely surviving. The blonde young man beside you seems to notice you're not in great shape and reaches out to pat your shoulder. Identify green Roland's attire. Man, intelligence build must have gone hard for dialogue, huh? Avoid him? This guy was so cool, though. Like, he saved my life. Thanks for the rescue. Your head was spinning. You couldn't bear to absorb any more information. Your thoughts felt like sludge, impossible to form into coherent words.
放轻松，那只是一种精神魔法，没什么后遗症。
Oh, so I was really under mind magic.
没错，按照格里芬律法是禁止对人类使用的。
That's why monsters use it.
还有很多其
apparently.
他类型，比如会造成人失去行动能力的麻醉魔法或催眠魔法。
Oh boy.
不过大部分人也没办法接触到，毕竟这类魔法都被伊赛亚那帮家伙封存了。
What do you mean by sealed away? That stuff looks great. Where'd you get it? No, I'm not really interested in his outfit. I mean, his outfit looks fine. What's up with his outfit? I guess that would have something to do with the check. I didn't make that check earlier, so I'm just gonna... what do you mean by sealed away?
所有魔法类书籍的管理权都在伊赛亚教廷手上。一些类似精神控制这种会危害到社会安全的魔法，都会被教廷严格管控。
Well, that doesn't really count as sealed away, though.
但
That's just
最近
forbidden.
教廷内部似乎有点混乱，有一些魔法开始在黑市流传了。
Oh, maybe you can only learn magic through books or some crap. That would explain sealed away then. So that girl just now was
啊，是变形兽。这家伙最近在金盏镇还蛮知名的呢。
Yeah, I'd imagine. So that was the Shapeshifter. Wait, have I heard of the Shapeshifter? You recall the rumors spreading through the streets. So those corpses hanging from the trees were all the work of that little girl? Oh, God. I meant like a really fucked up creature. Green Roland shifts his posture and you sense he's relaxed a bit. Perhaps chatting with you has lowered his guard.
不过，我最近一直在调查这件事，也许并不像流言中那样简单。
I only remember hearing about someone that was like only killing nobles, though. I don't remember a
变形兽不
shapeshifter.
应该掌握精神类的魔法，想必他们是在模仿人类的过程中学会了某些东西。
Maybe it ate someone that did pick something up.
不过这并不重要，重要的是变形兽根本不会杀死猎物，或者说，他们不具备杀死的能力。
Well, what do you mean?
他们只
Because
会
it
以
was-
一种类似寄生的状态附着在你身上，并操纵你的一言一行，以此来满足一些他们成为人类的癖好。
So it's more like it wants to become you, so it tries to walk in your shoes.
哦，抱歉，我不该跟普通人说这些。
Wait, but what about the bodies in the trees? Or weren't those dead people? Who are you? Why are you investigating this? Wait a minute, does that mean that little girl was still alive? Oh, God. Is she in pain? Is that a painful thing?
在之前我还是个格里芬的卫兵的时候，我曾经参与过相关的调查，虽然现在已经不是了。
Okay, so he was one of those guys. Assuming he
但终究
quit because there are a bunch of
还是有些放不
layabouts.
下。
Oh, he has post-traumatic cop disorder. He saw too much shit. Oh, I probably
不
should
聊
have
我的问
read
题了。
that. He looked forlorn,
看你
by
的
the
样
way.
子，你是冒险者。
Yes, that's right. Me, Mr. Adventurer Man. Ah, yes. I'm the Guildmaster of the Adventurer Guild. Money sign G underscore guild name. Oh, no. Underscore guild underscore name. Period. I know.
你是
I have very
工
good
会会
taste.
长，拿到了服务中心注册公章的正式工会的工会会长。
I just want to make this clear. I don't remember what I called my guild. It doesn't look like it's gonna use the name of it anymore either. Hold on 1 second. Cut this out. Good stuff. You nodded. Green flashed a subtle smile. One you could almost read as slightly ingratiating.
那太好，我是说，我应该先做一个自我介绍。
He wants in. Oh, I don't even need to try and recruit him.
在下格林，在这片林子里讨生活的猎户。说来惭愧，最近总盘算着找个像样的工会投奔，可惜这年头的冒险者行会门槛比哥布林的牙缝还难撬开呢。
Is it? I mean, they're limited to like 3 people, so I guess it's super expensive to set up a guild, ain't it? You don't look like adventurers from Marigold Town. I'd wager you could use a local like me as your guide. Green Roland pitched himself like any common peddler in Marigold Town. You didn't expect Green Roland to be so proactive, but since he's offering, you don't mind putting on a bit of that guildmaster demeanor. Oh, is that a required question? Huh. I knew the charisma would pay off. I knew it. Why do you want to join our guild? Why did you give up your trade to become an adventurer?
近来时局动荡，狩猎的范围一度被魔物挤压，我很难再像之前那样讨生活了。现在我偶尔靠维护周边居民不受侵扰， 来向格里芬要些酬劳。再加上王国又调整了税金。
Oh yeah, so he's super poor. He's like that poor. That is unfortunate. Green Roland looks uncomfortable. You understand this is the harsh reality of a bad market. You weren't opposed to offering a job opportunity, especially since you still had to pass through the service evaluation in a week. I mean, I have enough people, realistically, but I still want him in the team, because he was cracked, man. 150 damage, that's crazy. I don't care if it consumed all of his sanity. Have you ever thought about joining an air guild? Have you heard of the Morphean paradox? I guess this is a ritual at this point. A flicker of confusion crosses the young man's usually composed face.
逐梦者，一个人还是组织？抱歉，我应该是没有听说过这个词。逐梦者一定有什么含义啊！真理都市的学究们说不定会知道些什么。
Didn't Sarter say she might have remembered something, but she'd have to look through the records? There it is.
一群学者建起来的科研基地，竟是一群难说话的家伙。
Not that impossible. You just gotta get to know him. Voice crack, sorry. You just gotta get to know him a bit.
如果你是从圣辉山那边来的话，不知道也算正常。他们开发魔导器，研究各种稀奇古怪的玩意儿。
You have no clue how true those rumors are.
如果可以的话，交给我吧，我帮你到处打听一下。
Oh, you want to look far. Alright, well, I want to know about your past. I can't win. I can't. You're dying to know Green's story, but the word's catching your throat. Would he even open up to you? A hunter, a local who knows the land, a young man who was polite to you. His joining might be a good thing, or maybe not. Green Roland's form is flawless. In that case, there's something I need to tell you too. Perhaps you should give this new member a brief introduction, but when it comes to your own circumstances, you find yourself lost in thoughts. Is now a good time to come clean about everything? Ah! No, it's not gonna happen. I wonder what that was, though. Companions should be honest with each other. Since he might be a future member, you should trust him too. You briefly explained to Green why you founded the guild, mentioning Lilith in your amnesia.
失忆吗？但是从刚才的交谈来看，你的精神还算正常，应该不影响平日的活动。
Oh, is he judging my value? Does amnesia count as mental illness? I guess it could if it's severe enough. Of course, the thought dismissed the instant it surfaces. You're definitely a normal person. Completely, utterly normal. Without any illness whatsoever. None. I don't have any problems.
所以你是真的失忆了？你不会再拿这个测试我有什么反应吧？
No, it's very real. You shake your head and tell Green Roland that I just did that. Ain't it crazy how similar we are?
那你现在有什么打算？打算找回记忆？
Yes. And no. We're sort of just testing the waters, you know? You gotta make a living. Recovering my memories while earning enough to survive. That's my goal.
知道了，只要有我能做的，我一定会帮你。我有预
I
感
am already
你是个不得
extraordinary.
了的家伙。
Ignore the embarrassment that was earlier when I was being harassed by a little girl. That was not in the cards. She had damage immunity. It was a scripted loss, damn it. You can only respond to Green Roland's flattery with a wry smile. If you agree to let him join, he'll become your companion. Companions. You hesitated at the word. Could you really trust the people before you? A vision flashed. Countless encounters yet to come. This guy seems very shady, if I'm being honest, and I understand. I mean, he seems very profit organized. I guess at the same time, he is sort of super broke, isn't he? You observe Green Roland through the gap in your helmet. You realize that this armor completely encases your true body, thus isolating you from the outside world. Perhaps because of this, you can usually hide your expressions or your truest feelings from others, but for that same reason, you feel so alone right now. You have to give them an answer. Any answer. It's time to move on, no matter what. Welcome aboard. You know, something odd that that I seem to be struggling with in this game is he's super socially awkward for some reason. And not like, oh, I mean, I said the wrong thing, my bad. But sort of like, sometimes in the middle of conversations, he just like overthinks and blanks out. And just, like, remember the merchant scene? Where I tried to go up there and convince them that their prices were too low. And instead I ended up just staring at them until eventually they lowered the prices. Like, it was funny. But, like, I felt like it was trying to say something about this character. Because, it reminds me of the prequel. Well, not the prequel. The last game, Non-Existence of You and Me. Where, like, the door, right? Like, I'd walk up to the door and I'd try and open it. And it just would not open. And eventually, Lilith convinces me and I open it, right? And then there was the strange man in the park. It's I don't know. It feels like it's tied together. Because this game is obviously a continuation of that. It feels like that character, that main character, was shoved into the body of the Morphean paradox and is trying to adapt into an RPG world despite his social failings, if that makes sense. That's what I'm working with so far, but I don't know, honestly. Anyway, someone's at the guild door. Oh, hey! Aileen. Right, that was her name. You saw Aileen standing at the door holding a small cake. God, she keeps bringing me food. This is dessert. I don't know if you like sweets. Actually, I actually came to think, well, that's not right either. I came to deliver a cake. Anyway, oh, she's crying. She suddenly turned and placed the cakes in your arms without a word. Anyway, thank you for your help earlier. I hope you liked it. And with that, she turns out. Speaking of socially awkward. Thanks to Aileen for the meal. When did I ever help her? Remember the 3 times I helped her? I think I helped her 3 times. There was the back alley. There was, I guess the first time we met, I didn't help her. I think she just, apologized to me, so she helped me. Honestly, I'm 1-up. If I helped her twice and she helped me once, that's a 1-up. Anyway, thanks to her. Yay, cake time! God, what am I, a child? Oh, is it because I sent them on dispatch? Okay, so I had new thoughts, right? Are these the new thoughts I had? Foco always shows a strange familiarity towards you. Maybe everything she says is true. You want to find a chance to talk with her. Green's knowledge of every street and alley, along with his local intel, is exactly what we lack, but he seems to be holding back from us. That white-haired girl I met on the corpse cart became the guild's first member. I won't forget that day. Oh, Fogo. Oh, this is a continuation of that thought? Okay. Creating a guild has put me in the debt. I thought we were out of debt. And there's the recent disappearances. It's the work of a shapeshifter. What exactly is a shapeshifter? You're right. No. This was the disappearance thing. There was a bunch of nobles and criminals disappearing, and it was possibly because of a shapeshifter. But it's also weird because like, if a shapeshifter was getting rid of a bunch of bad people, there's no reason that shapeshifter should be a little girl. Because I don't think that little girl was a bad person, unless she was like some kind of closet serial killer. And then why'd she go after me? Because she tried to lure me in by acting helpless. I don't know, it was weird. But, any more levels? I know I got green. Okay, so I didn't actually look at a lot of his... I think it was his passive worked off of distance, yeah. And then... Okay, yeah. I feel like there should be a range increment. Like, I'm not saying there should be like you can only fire this far, but it feels really useless to switch up formations most of the time, because the only reason I would ever switch my formation is if someone's low health and I need someone else to tank. Which I guess might be the point of switching formation, but I think the positioning thing is really limited, but I understand the gimmick and what it provides. Crit is a hard build for this guy to bank, though. Bond. Green protected you from the Shapeshifter. You desperately need an agile local hunter like him in your party. His knowledge and skills are indispensable for the adventures ahead. This mysterious hunter may bring some changes in the guild. Oh, I have a bunch of bond with her. I have nothing with starter. Ooh. And there's all of that. I think that's just the past, but a strange pendant caught your attention. Okay, so those are plot lines for them. And then Roland is just, he's hiding something. So he probably buffs int. No, actually, I need to test that. Oh, Captain, anything I can help with? Let's train. Captain, I may not know a ton, but since you came to me, I'll share everything I've got. Don't lose heart, Captain. Come on, let's walk through the logic from the top. Oh, so training increases affection. So that's probably why Starter's affection with me was so high, because I kept training her there. Alright, let's cook. Don't push yourself, leave it to me. I see. I think I know what's happening. Every time you consume all my stamina... Wait, but I have 84. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. But I think if I consume all my stamina, they automatically make the food. Oh my god, my basement is full of rats. I sealed the basement door. Can someone help me get rid of them all? Okay, so setting them on tasks increases their stats, I think. God, that flyer model was a lot of gold. By the way, that scroll wheel. Look at how desensitizing this is. Holy fuck. Can I drag? Okay, dragging is much better for this. We're preparing to launch This Is My Favorite Shop in Marigold Town advertising flyer series and needs a spokesperson. Does your guild have anyone suitable? Okay, so that just increased your charisma. So that's how I train them, it looks like. It's rest time, but there's one pressing matter. Sort through the scared. Oh, I already did this. I'd like some more money, please. Jesus, 288? Fuck. Okay, let's check my stats. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's how that works. So it's not that they increase a stat, it increases their affection with me, and I can gain points along with them. Because now he has some. Which is an interesting way to train, honestly. But okay, so we've gotten pretty far so far. I think, for the sake of reasonability, because I was gonna start cutting these shorter, I'm gonna end this episode here. I might continue this in a little bit. Actually, I probably will continue this in a little bit. I promise I will continue this in a little bit. I shouldn't be promising things, but I will. But for now, I'm gonna make a quick save. And we're gonna say goodbye. So, thanks for coming by. And I will see you next time. And hopefully, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me retry. Let me do that over, okay? Let me do that one more time. I got nothing. I'll see you later. Bye.